Our high school legend drank a mystery chemical for $5 and collapsed in front of us. Growing up in a small town in Ohio, there was always that one guy. You know the one, Caleb Miller. Caleb didn't just want your attention, he lived for it. He was the kind of guy who'd eat a ghost pepper on a dare just to see his own face turn purple, while everyone else was trying to pass their midterms. But the day that went down in school history started in the most boring place on earth, junior year chemistry. Our teacher, Mr. Henderson, was this dry, old-school guy who'd been there since the school was built. He stepped out for just a second to grab some handouts from the office, and that's when Caleb saw his shot. He stands up, looks at the class with that crazy wide-eyed grin, and points to a beaker of what looked like neon blue Gatorade. He whispers, $5, says I can down this whole thing without blinking. We all told him, Caleb, don't be an idiot. That's literally cleaning solution. But once you told Caleb no, it was basically a guarantee he'd do it. He didn't hesitate. He grabbed that beaker and chugged the entire thing, while we all watched in total horrified silence. For 5 seconds, he looked like a hero. Then his face went pale, like ghostly white. He didn't even say a word. He just gripped the edge of the lab table, his knuckles turning white. And then, thud, he hit the flood so hard it shook the desks. Right then, Henderson walks back in. He sees the empty beaker, sees Caleb face down on the tile, and he just lost it. He's screaming for the nurse. The girls in the front row are actually sobbing because they think they just watched a guy die over a $5 bet. And the rest of us are just frozen. The sirens were so loud, they echoed through the whole building. They wheeled him out on a stretcher, and for a week, nobody knew if he'd ever come back. He survived, obviously, but he got slapped with a 3-week suspension and a permanent ban from the science wing. The kicker? When he finally walked back into the cafeteria, he just looked at us and asked, so, who owes me $5? Some people just never learn.